Hi guys, it's Nick here, and I want to kick off this video with an apology that I actually look like a zombie because the lighting here is even worse than usual, and I've tried it so many different ways and it's not getting any better. So today's video I thought I would do talk a little bit about things that often surprise people about my disability or because of my disability, etc, etc. And the first thing that people are often really surprised about due to my disability is the fact that I actually really enjoy walking, because obviously my cerebral palsy affects my legs and my arm and the way I walk and everything. Yeah, they're always really surprised that I enjoy it, and I know I can't walk very far and I can't walk very fast, but I do like to know that I'm doing it and that I do as much as I possibly can do with that. Although that said, as much as I enjoy walking, I don't like going for a walk without a reason. Like, I have to have a reason to leave the house. Like, I have to know that I'm going to the shop to buy, I don't know, some milk or something. I can't just set off and go for a walk, because then I'm always really scared that I will walk too far and get too tired and not be able to come back because I'm a bit stubborn like that, or struggle and make it even harder to come back. The second thing that always really surprises people when I tell them is that when I was born, my parents were told, well, when I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy age 2, my parents were told that I might walk around a supermarket at best. And I've done so much more than that, and I've achieved so much more, that when people, if they don't already know this fact, when I tell people, they're always really surprised in a pleasant way, and they always think that, you know, everybody's done really well to get me to where I am, and I agree that everybody has done really well. The third thing that often surprises a lot of people is because I spend so much time on my walking frame these days, I hardly ever use my wheelchair unless it's for long distance or for you know, if I'm going away and I'm going to be out of the house for a long time. So they see me in a wheelchair and they're like, oh, where's your frame, are you okay? The fourth thing that a lot of people don't often realise about, I think we're on number 4, that people don't often realise about my disability is that it can make me really, really tired sometimes. It didn't really bother me so much when I was a kid because, you know, you're too busy playing with your friends and running around to pay attention, and I didn't realise this until a couple of years ago when a physio actually told me that people with cerebral palsy burn 3 times more energy doing things than, like, even just sitting here, like, than an able-bodied person. And then suddenly I realised that that's probably why I'm so tired and why I'm always hungry, because you burn 3 times more energy doing things, and people are really surprised when they find that out. And I was really surprised when I found that out too, but now I know it helps me put a lot of things into perspective and helps me appreciate that sometimes I can't walk as far as others, or if I'm having a day where I feel, oh, you haven't done enough today, Nick, like you should have been more physical, you should have done more activity, I try and keep that in mind. And I suppose the final thing, because when I was younger I didn't like to talk about bad CP days, and I didn't like to sort of take any painkillers or medications or anything like that for my disability. Some people didn't actually realise that I get pain and things because of my disability, and I do. Like, there's not a day that goes by where something doesn't ache or something doesn't hurt a bit or whatever, but you know, most days if it's the normal level that I'm used to, then it doesn't bother me, but some days are worse than others, and sometimes you can go months and months and months and months without a bad day, and then sometimes, you know, you have like a month's worth of bad days in a row or something. I don't think I've ever quite had a month's worth of bad days in a row, but I've had like a couple of weeks worth of bad days. And for somebody who, until probably about 2 years ago, didn't get very many bad days, that was a bit of a shock, although these last couple of years I've been struggling a lot more. I'm more open about talking about my bad days and things now, so it doesn't really surprise as many people. So yeah, if you have any, or you found this interesting, then let me know in the comments down below. Do come and find me on social media, because I'm always up for getting to know you guys and talking to more of you guys, etc. If you're disabled, sort of what things often surprise people about your disability, or what were you surprised about that I told you in this video, or were you not surprised by any of this? Let me know, and I will see you again soon. Bye!